everyone, and welcome to another workout of the week with FCHS. I'm Michaela, and today I thought we would do a bit of a core pyramid workout. So what that means is all of our exercises will focus on our core regions, so all these stomach muscles, our obliques, our abdominals, everything in there. And each exercise we're going to add some repetitions on, and then we're going to go back down. So we're going to start with 10, go up to 20, 30, 40, 50. We're going to hold a glute bridge for about a minute, and then we're going to reverse the pyramid and come back down. So we're going to start with our first exercise. We're going to be lying on our back. All we need today is just a yoga mat or a blanket or a nice soft carpet, somewhere comfy to lie on, because we are going to be lying down for a little bit here. Okay, so we're going to come down on our back, get our head nice and comfy, get your hair out of the way if you're like me and have a lot of hair. And we're going to raise those legs up till our feet are in about a tabletop position. And we're going to tap our toes down to the floor 10 times. That'll be our first exercise, right? You really want to feel those lower abdominals really lighting up here. If your back is arcing or if it hurts while we do this, you can put your thumbs right underneath there. Try to keep it a little more steady. But we do want to keep that back nice and flat. Keep it on the mat. We only want to work our abdominals here. I believe that was 7. Okay, we're going to do 2 more. Last one here. And we'll let those feet rest nice flat on the ground. Okay, so we'll have the feet about hip width apart. Wherever they naturally landed was fine. Okay, we're going to use our upper abdominals this time to lift our shoulders and neck up off the mat. If your neck is sore, really focus on lifting those shoulders and not your neck. We don't want to be lifting our head with our neck here. We want to be lifting it with the upper abdominals, okay? So we're going to lift up. We're going to put our hands outstretched like this, and we're going to reach towards our ankles. We're going to work those obliques in this one. So we're going to go for 20 of these. When I did cross country in high school, they called these penguins. I don't know if that's the actual name, but that's what I've called them ever since, because you're kind of waddling like a penguin. Okay? So we're already about halfway there. We're going to do 10 more. Really hard to talk and do core exercises at the same time. I'm learning. All right. That's 17, 18, 19. One more here for 20. We're going to lay back down. We can stretch the arms out overhead. We're going to stretch the legs out too. Nice stretch here. And we're going to bring the arms back to kind of stabilize us. If you want to stick them back under your low back, you can. But all we're going to do for this one, we're going to alternate legs. We'll just do 15 on each leg here for our 30. We're going to raise a leg up and lower it back down. So we'll feel our lower core again here. Those of you who are already pretty strong in your core might feel more in your quad and your hip, because that'll work those areas too. If you're really, really feeling like this is way too easy, you're forgetting we still have to do all these again. We're on 7 here. You can outstretch that other arm, and you can reach up for your foot and get a little bit of that upper core involved as well. So that's 11, 12, 13, 14. Those of you guys who are doing this, good job, because I know I don't want to. All right, we're going to do the same thing on the other leg. So we'll do 15, and we'll just start by warming up that leg a little bit, that hip, that quad. 7 here. If you want to add the arm, go ahead. We're on 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 more. 13, 14, and then last one here for 15. We'll lie back down, but only briefly. We're going to work our way up, so you can do that however works for you, nice and slow. We're going to keep our heels down on the mat here for some, just as a kickstand for some added balance. but we're going to kind of twist from side to side here. Okay, some of you may have seen this same exercise with the feet raised, which you can do, but it puts some extra stress on that low back that we don't really need. Okay, we'll be able to hit our core more effectively if we're not trying to keep those feet up while we do this. Okay, so I'm going to call that 11, 12, 13. We're going to go for 40 of these. They go fast, I promise. Remember to breathe. Okay, we're already halfway there. If you're getting any back pain at all, just being in this inclined position, definitely stop, take a break. You can break up the set however you need to. Okay, we're going to go for 10 more. Last one. Okay. We're going to make our way back down to the mat. We're going to put those hands behind the head again. And we're just going to do some crunches, all right? So we're going to go for 50. And again, if you want to break this into 5 sets of 10, 2 sets of 25, whatever you want to do, okay? Gotta go at your own pace. But we're going to, again, we're really going to focus on raising the shoulders with our upper core, not our hands twisting our head up, okay? Hands are just here as a guide. They're just there to kind of cradle your neck so that it doesn't flop down or up or anything. They shouldn't be pushing you in any position, okay? So we're at 10. And 25, halfway there. And 50. Whew, okay. So, our next exercise will kind of help us stretch out that area a little bit. We're going to do a glute bridge, and we're going to try to hold it for a minute. Okay, so again, if it starts to get painful, you can just rest, take a break. You can break up the set as much as you need to, right? But we're going to really ground through the feet. We're going to lift our hips up nice and high in the air. We want to feel those glutes light up. Want to feel a nice stretch here in the hip, maybe in the abdominals, but we'll be working that core to kind of keep us steady, keep those knees in, keep those glutes activated. And we're going to say we've already been up here for 10 seconds. Okay. So we're going on about 20 seconds. Halfway there. Okay, we got 20 seconds to go. Keep breathing. Keep those hips up. Keep those knees nice and straight. Sometimes they'll flop out or flop in. We want them pointing at whatever wall you're using that's in front of you. And we're going to go for about 10 more seconds here. And we'll come back down. Okay, nice and slow. Lower that upper lower core. Give yourself a nice big stretch again. We'll just outstretch like we've been doing. So we went up. Now, if you really want to, we're going to come back down. If that was enough, you feel really sore in here, like you got a good workout, you're welcome to leave for the rest of the video and get on with your day. But for those of you that want to go all the way back down. You're like, that wasn't hard, Michaela. Let's keep going. We'll do some more. Wish you guys were all tired. So we're going to go back to our 50 repetition exercise. That was our crunches. So we're going to put our hands behind our head again. And these exercises will probably be a lot harder going back down because we're pretty tired. So even if you really ran through it on our way up, and you were laughing at me for how tired I was, you might feel differently on the way back down. So you can always, again, break up those exercises if you need to. Sets of 10, sets of half, whatever works for you. Okay. We're on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 25, so we're halfway there. Okay. We're going to slowly make our way up, back for our Russian twists. Okay, that was our twisty one. That's what it was called. So we're going to ground those heels down, make sure we're nice and stable. We'll give ourselves a bit of an angle here, and we'll just twist from side to side for 40. 3, 4, we're at 20 here. Ten more. And last one for 40. Okay. We'll make our way back down. We're going to do our leg lifts again. If you want to add the arm, feel free. I am just doing the legs myself. So I'm going to start with that right leg again. And ground the hands on the floor, on your stomach, whatever feels comfortable for you if you're not going to use them for this, okay? And we'll start now. So we'll do 15 for the right leg, and 15 for the left. We're on 3. That was 10. One more, and then we'll switch. We'll do the other leg. All right, so we'll raise that one up and back down. Remember to breathe. I keep saying that because a lot of times when we do our core exercises, we hold our breath. Happens a lot with strength training, but I feel like the core, we really do it. So keep that breath going in and out. All right, we're on 10 here. 5 more to go. Then we have our penguins. Okay, 2 more. 1 more. All right, shake out those legs a little bit, especially if you're feeling it in those hips. You can kind of bring those knees out from side to side, do some butterflies. Okay, take as long as you need. But we're going to go into our penguins next. So again, we're going to use that upper core to lift our shoulders up. And we're going to tap those ankles. We're as close as we can get to our ankles. I'm no more flexible on the way down than I was on the way up. Around 7. Halfway there. one more. Okay. Shoulders and head back down. Got one more exercise. We're gonna do our foot taps. So we're gonna bring those legs up. And we're just gonna tap those toes to the ground. All right, we can put our thumbs under our back if we need to. 3, 4, we're almost there. So close. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, stretch out that core. So we're gonna stretch out our legs again. We're gonna stretch the arms up overhead. Just let everything in our body just stretch out. There's no other way to put that. Did a lot of work in that stomach area today, so probably be a little sore tomorrow, but that's good. That means the muscles are getting stronger. All right, so we'll hold this for a few more seconds, and then we're gonna flip to our stomach, nice and slow. And we'll just do a nice little seal stretch. So we're going to place the hands about chest level next to us, and we're going to straighten up those arms. If you want, you can stay here. This is like our cobra stretch for yoga. If you want to add a little more, we can straighten those arms up and really stretch out all that core muscle, all those abdominals. But if that puts too much pressure on your lower back, again, bending those elbows, just kind of keeping that stretch a little lower to the ground, can kind of take some pressure off those thoracic vertebrae. All right, so we're gonna make our way back up. We can do some cat and some cow while we're here. Throw that one in there for you guys. We're gonna come up, arc that back up into our cat. And we'll go into a cow. Just really stretch out. Tilt that back a little bit. Go in our cow again, and we'll just do one more cycle of our cat and our cow here. So we'll arc up, hold that. And one more time into our cow. And you can make your way back to a seat or get up to stand. You're all done. Congratulations. This was a pretty tough video. It's almost 20 minutes. I didn't think it would be that long. So good job. Good work. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next Monday.